Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Armendariz. Please allow me to present to you my argument and persuasion for regulation and limitations to what is considered entertainment by streaming services such as Netflix. I was most definitely shocked watching American Murder, The Family Next Door, although I couldn't watch an entire episode of Don't F with Cats. Personally, I'm not a fan of TV at all. I feel it's a humongous waste of time and coined the idiot box in the 1950s for a reason. But that is not what I'm here to discuss. Netflix, although, has picked a winning formula. Docudramas are powerful vehicles for exploring social issues and creating behavioral change in others, but at what cost? The question is, does America have a growing obsession with true crime and docudramas? From series like Making a Murderer to podcasts such as Serial, they seem to be everywhere in the last few years. The genre's growth is inescapable. Ratings don't lie, unfortunately. Almost every week there seems to be a new documentary released, and not without controversy, of course. Some warn we risk glamorizing notorious killers and erasing their victims with this coverage. Others have accused program makers of being selective with evidence, and so do the victims and the communities directly affected by these docudramas. So do you think our fascination with true crime is problematic? I would say so. Kathy Kleiner was only 20 years old when she was attacked by Ted Bundy. He beat her in bed with a piece of wood in a sorority house at Florida State University in 1978. Before entering her room, Bundy had murdered two of her sorority sisters as they slept. On reflecting on what was it like to be continually reminded of Bundy in popular culture, Kathy says, "I did not ask to be put on the journey with him in his life. With his killings and his abuse," she admits that she can't imagine watching as a relative of one of the 30 women and girls he is known to have killed. Even with such controversy, Vice President of Programming at Jupiter Entertainment, one of the biggest producers of true crime television in the U.S., says she has seen a huge jump in audience interest over the last few years, despite all the controversy. It used to be that the networks saw true crime shows as their dirty little secret, she says. In the last decade, a number of dedicated 24-hour crime channels have sprung up in the U.S. The demand means Jupiter now makes about 200 hours of crime shows a year, fueled by researchers who comb through news stories from around the country. The loved ones of the 1999 murder victim, Hae Min Lee, said the attention from the Serial podcast has reopened old wounds for their family. For a victim or their family, these horrific, traumatic events likely have led to the development of PTSD, and one of those symptoms of PTSD is intrusion. Having flashbacks where you feel like you relive the event over and over, or vivid, unpleasant memories from that event. Imagine seeing a crime scene photo from your family's murder as the prop of advertisement on Netflix. Having reoccurring events of an incident on the TV screen is not going to help the healing process. So in conclusion, I'm for regulation and limited viewing of these true crime docudramas due to the fact that victims of these families have to relive that traumatic event over and over, even if they themselves don't watch it. Furthermore, social media and conversation from viewers is likely to put a finger in that bullet hole. Thank you for your time.